2695, excellent.
Can't hear you though.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, taxiing from the eastern hangars to the run-up bay. Traffic Goolwa.
Traffic Goolwa, Bravo Whiskey Yankee. I'll be taxiing for runway 34. TECNAM Bravo Whiskey Yankee, I'll be taxiing for a downwind takeoff due to fog.
Due to fog. Downwind takeoff due to fog. Not appropriate. Now, if he popped out of there, you wouldn't stop on the gravel, would you?
No, I'd play with the grass.
Usefull Bravo Whiskey Yankee, do you read?
If you did, you would stop the engine before you stop the plane. He actually asked for... He must be down the other end. Why would he... That's weird.
That is.
And he's probably an experienced pilot. Bravo Whiskey.
There he is, I have him.
Yeah.
It's just on the other side of the hangars there.
Just on that, he asked for a radio check. Looks like an RV or a Piper or something. It's a Piper, I think. No, there's no reason that he shouldn't use the appropriate runway. I reckon that bloke's not the smartest bloke I've ever seen. What do you reckon? It's a bit shitty down there. We're going to find out in a minute, but...
Yeah. Still not sure why he's using 3-4.
Well, he's not even taxiing on 3-4. He's busy.
Yeah.
Looks like an old yellow Piper for me. There's a fly-in at Kangaroo Island today, which Julie and I normally go to. But our wedding anniversary, so she said, no, we're going to do something different.
Today?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. That thing's, he's doing a lot of flying, and the gyrocopters, bloody heaps of it. Must be fun. That bloke's still down there, mucking around. Why didn't he just take off and do a low-level circuit and come back if it's not good?
Traffic Goolwa, Bravo Whiskey Yankee lining up for departure runway 01, Goolwa.
Why is he taking off with the tailwind?
And he didn't even use all the runway. So he's halfway down the strip. Not good airmanship at all. Good to point it out though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good for you to learn from, isn't it?
He's got a decent headwind. Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he just take off and do a low level
We have an aircraft taking off, not much traffic moving around, taxiways, not much people presence. Engine is, yeah, okay at 2000. Cycling controls.
That's an old Piper. Gonna run out of runway if he doesn't get it soon.
Right in the threshold markers. Flaps it down and even. Take off position and look relatively even. Up. .9 is correct for the area. Everything looks okay at the moment. Compass is about right. Ready for the engine run up? Check. Got one person walking across the apron. Otherwise look good. Ready for the check. Gauges look good at the moment as well. Bank check to the left. A drop. And a rise. To the right. It was a little bit rough.
I know the reason for that. Spark plugs are a bit iffy since we put a new one in it.
Alright. Gauges look good still. Back to 2000 and feels okay. Good fuel pressure, gauges look good.
I've got Lyndon working on that mag drop thing, but it's a spark plug.
Yep.
Because we've been idling for a long time.
Yep.
That's
foul up with rich fuel.
It's just fouling up, just running a bit rich on one cylinder. That needs to be overset. You've got to be able to feel this. Feel it's running a bit rough. Bump it up to about 22 for the idle, it'll smooth it up.
Fuel pump on, and we're ready for the radio call. We're just going to stay in the circuit.
Yep.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, taxiing to runway 19 for
Circuits.
Traffic Goolwa.
Yeah, get pointing that way before you give your radio call, so you've had a good look around. Stick all the way back. Get it moving before you turn it. Be very careful about the edge of a taxiway. Lots of gravel there.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, taxiing from Run-Up Bay to runway 19 for circuits, Traffic Goolwa.
Definitely a little bit hazy, isn't it?
It is. I watched it come in and it was very, very, very low.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, entering, lining and rolling runway 19, Traffic Goolwa.
Because we're in the circuit, visibility is a bit ordinary out there. Just turn the landing light on. Watch the over rev, you're getting on near the yellow.
It's very nasty up there.
Well, don't go as high.
Yep.
Just restrict, yeah, so you're flying into it, you shouldn't be doing that. So turn downwind early. Just do low level circuits.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind runway 19, touch and go, traffic Goolwa.
And you should say low level circuit. That's it, that's all you do. Don't go too low. If you have an engine failure, you won't make it.
3-4.
No, use 19, but it's between 600 and 700 is your circuit height. And next turn on the base, it's low level. In other words, traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base, runway 19 low level, traffic Goolwa. And that bloke took off into that.
Yeah.
But that's your circuit height now, 500 foot AGL,
Yep.
which is 600 indicated. Don't go below it. You've still got to maintain your accuracy. Your world changes a bit with a low level,
It's done that.
but you're too low already. Maintain your 600 indicated. And you don't descend on the base leg.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base, runway 19, low level circuit, traffic Goolwa.
You see, you've got to keep this altitude, the 600, up until you turn on the final. Different, isn't it?
It changes your perspective totally.
But don't descend at all yet, but 60, 65, the airspeed's still the same. But we don't want to go, 600 you should still be at. Alright, we'll get it next time. It's okay over there. Oh, no, it's not okay over there, is it? Just a gap there. Don't worry about the radio,
Yep.
just turn. Very shallow because you're low level to start with. When your wings are level, you're at the right altitude. See, that's perfect altitude now. Consider full flap. Keep your airspeed right. Drop your hand down a bit on the stick. Be careful of your airspeed, don't go below 60. Wind's pretty well straight down the runway.
It is.
Keep it straight. When you know you're going to make it, pull the power off. I reckon you make it from there. Keep your airspeed where it's nice and stable, keep it stable. Right, you know you're going to make it, pull the power off. Keep airspeed 60. Keep it straight. Don't forget you can land before the bitumen, but hold the nose off because it's a bump. Good. Beauty. Just hold the nose off. Don't let the nose on the ground. Line it up and keep it in the middle of the runway. Right, go. It's good. You'll get lots of circuits in at low level. Don't muck around climbing up. Maintain runway heading. Don't go too steep because you'll bash into it. Remember, your target now is 600. Straight over the runway, that's good. give you a downwind call, just advise them that you're doing low-level circuits. So it's traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind this time, a runway 19 low-level, traffic Goolwa. Shallow turns. Watch the yellow arc, and you're already at your target. So you lower the nose to level flight, don't punch it down, don't lose that height. Got to be accurate. Wings level. Wings level early. Nice square circuit. Target, target, target. You're in, and you've got to be in tighter because you're low level.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, heading downwind runway 19, low level circuit, traffic Goolwa.
Don't dive it. Keep that 600. Very accurate. Got to be very accurate at low level because it don't have the margin. Keep looking above you, around you, so we don't fly into it. Downwind checks.
Fuel's on, gauge is good. Pumps on.
Nice and accurate, that's good. Accuracy must be good. The lower the R, more accurate you got to fly. Get the nose down at 60. Maintain your accurate 600 indicated. Turn a bit earlier because you're lower.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base runway 19, low level circuit, traffic Goolwa.
That's far too steep.
Yeah, I felt that drop too.
Yep. Remember, you're already low, very shallow. We're not doing the exercise we were going to yet, but this is another one you needed to do at some stage anyway. $600. Now the interesting thing about this, remember we talked about the reference point, you're in the exact spot for the reference point we talked about. However, at this height, it's okay. Now, once you cross the road, because it's where you're supposed to be, but you generally turn earlier, because you still need to be able to glide to the runway if possible. What's the nose doing up so far? Let's use left grass.
Left grass?
Left grass. That's what I reckon you're lined up to anyway, so use it. Last time you land just a little bit, you fixed it right at the end, but you're a little bit crooked. You needed that little bit of right rudder coming down to straighten it up. You know you're going to make it full of power back.
It is.
Straighten it up with a rudder. Hook down the runway. Get the nose off the deck just a bit, not too much. Oops. Don't let the nose bang. Go. Yeah, we don't want to see the nose on the ground at all, mate.
I haven't got no...
No, let's go. You were...
Too slow?
Well, You were going to put it down before the fence.
Right.
So that's one where you got to manipulate to suit the situation. So you're heading towards best glide is out the window to a point.
Yep.
But you're still got to try and get it once you get a glide set.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, heading downwind, runway 19, circuit low level. Traffic Goolwa.
What, too steep?
That wind's kicking that wind.
And you're already at your target.
That wind kicks that wing up.
Yeah, that's why you don't go too steep. And it's critical at low level, isn't it?
Yep.
Let's just say the conditions are interesting. Drop your hand, 2 fingers in the thumb. Don't over control it. Let the wind blow it around you, keep the stick still. That's the joy of flying, isn't it? Different conditions all the time. Keep it that altitude.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base, runway 19, touch and go low level. Traffic Goolwa.
Keep it very shallow. Too steep. Very shallow. Because you're low and fair way out, I'd be creeping in towards the runway. Because that's the whole thing. If the engine did quit, you'd want to be able to make it, wouldn't you?
Yep.
So keep that turn very shallow. And you're going a bit quick, aren't you?
Yep.
Accuracy. Left grass again.
Left grass again. Yep.
Yep, bit quick. Don't pull the nose up too high though. Don't move the stick too much. Just hold the stick there. The wind's fairly calm, actually. Except for the right crosswind, but that's beside the point. Get it to a level and just hold the nose an inch higher than the mains. Look at that. Don't let the mains on the ground at all. Sorry, nose. moving the stick too much, mate.
There it is, it's doing that thing again where...
What are you doing all this for? Stop it. Don't fight the wind. Just sit there. If it gets a bit bumpy, that's alright.
Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, heading downwind runway 19, circuit low level, traffic Goolwa.
Now just say something. See how far you are away from the runway?
Yep.
You're normally at 1,000 feet doing this.
Yeah.
So your low level circuit's got to be in tighter to start with. Go over towards that tree line. Go over there. Keep that altitude. Right. Now turn right. Parallel with that tree line, that's about where you should be at this height. Right, start turning in, son. Come on. But not too steep, not too fast. Very, very.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361 on a glide approach, low level, runway 19, left grass, traffic Goolwa.
Not a conventional circuit, son. Just get it onto that left grass. 68 knots if you can. I got the throttle. You think you're going to make it?
Yes.
Chuck flap at it. But you've got to be in the flap extension speed for that. Don't manipulate the stick too much. Go full flap if you think you're going to make it. Left grass, 60, 65 knots. Stop moving the stick, just hold the bloody thing there. Beautiful, that's better. Look at that, that wasn't a bad glide approach, was it? Keep the airspeed right there. Look at the end of the runway, just hold the nose just a bit higher. Let it sink itself, right. Keep the nose off the ground, get rid of the flap. There's a set of cones across where runway 27 is, so let it, just keep the nose high and let it fly off when she's ready. See that? I'll just show you for a minute. See that set of cones there?
Yep.
Right, don't forget they're there. Apparently there's a bit of a ditch across there.
Across here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep that. Watch out for the flap extension speed. That was fun. Woohoo! Let's do it again. Now, nice square, low level, tight circuit. Level off, that's your target. Back the revs off. Got to be careful this doesn't go into the yellow. Hello, ball in the middle. As you're approaching your target, lower the nose. Not too much. Pull the power back. You get busy. Get all this done, wings level before you turn on the downwind. Right.
Traffic Goolwa, Cessna 172, Mike X-ray, Mike is overhead the field. Joining.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361. turning downwind runway 19, circuit low level, traffic Goolwa.
Beautiful. That's your reference point, that tree line.
Oh, okay.
Right, same
This
as
one here?
Yeah, same as last time.
Yep.
Yeah, that 172, what was he doing?
Something about joining somewhere.
Where are you going?
This tree line here, right?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Right, so next time you just sort of turn onto it.
Onto that tree line? Okay.
Yeah. I think he said he was taxiing, but I'm not sure. You concentrate on flying. 600. Temperatures and pressures.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361's on a glide approach for runway 19, low level. Traffic Goolwa.
Now remember, stop moving the
Traffic
sticks so
Goolwa,
much.
Cessna 172, Mike X-ray Mike 10, downwind runway 19 at full stop, number 2 to the Cessna class. Traffic on glide approach, Goolwa.
You're moving the stick far too much. Just hold it steady, because every time you move it, you get a bit of drag, you see. So keep pointing in towards the runway. When you know you're going to make it, chuck the flap at it. But don't forget the wide arc. Don't go too slow. You want 65 at least. Beautiful. That worked out all right, didn't it? You're moving the stick. I don't know why you're moving the stick. It's not rough. Yeah, remember those switches
Cones,
down there? But that's quite good. Just keep the nose off the ground. Wings are level. Right, go. Don't muck around because of those. Hey, not that hard. See, we're still pretty full of fuel, and two of us
Yeah.
fairly heavy, so. But I don't know why you're moving the stick so much. Just sit it there, lock your arm in. That Cessna's come in from somewhere. Must have been fairly low.
Traffic Goolwa, Mike X-ray Mike, turns final, runway 19 at full stop, Goolwa.
Now, look over to that tree line. That's where you...
This one right here.
Yeah, you're low level, remember? You haven't got as... And use that one as a reference point for that way, so you're square.
Yep.
Get your wings level early and this altitude sorted out early. Right, you're almost at the target, so pull the power back. That's enough.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361 turning downwind runway 19, touch and go, low level circuit, traffic Goolwa.
Very tempting to turn steep, isn't it? When you're
It
trying
is.
to. That's the thing with reference points. Concentrating on that instead of the attitude. But that's all right. Wings level. Wings level. Right, so you'd still be able to make that runway if turn a muck, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Traffic Goolwa, Cessna 172, Mike X-ray Mike has landed, runway 19, backtracking the runway for the apron, Goolwa.
There he is. Beauty.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, glide approach low level, runway 19, or aware of the Cessna. Traffic Goolwa.
Traffic Goolwa, Mike X-ray Mike, vacates runway 19, taxis for the apron, Goolwa.
If you get 68 knots, it'll go that little bit further.
Goolwa traffic, Polestar 5571, 10 miles to the northeast, Maintaining 3,500, tracking 100 to Milan training area. Goolwa traffic.
Think you're going to make it? Do the flat trick. Be very careful that you don't get sucked into the steep turn at low level. Beautiful. Hold it steadily. Don't move the stick, just hold it there. Don't let the nose on the ground. Gentle with the power, but fast but smooth is the go. Birdie. That was better. That was good. Ball in the middle. Oh, bugger. Don't push it down too much, because if you hadn't pushed it down too much, you might have got over that fence. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, the critical speed is 60.
Yeah, beautiful. We'll make it.
You know what I mean? You'll make it now.
Yep.
But, all right, let's go. There's a power line there. See that power line? We'll head towards the pole. But you would have made that. So, it's not always per book.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to manipulate, make sure the aeroplane's safe. I mean, below 60 would be a disaster, like it is now. Look.
Yep.
Stop moving the stick. Put it in a position and just leave it there. Should have your hand on the throttle too, by the way, all times in the circuit. Turn left early. Oh, is that why I wouldn't climb? Turn left.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, heading downwind runway 19, traffic Goolwa. Low level.
You know that big blue hole that was over there before?
Yep.
It's not there now, is it? Are you looking in or out there?
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base runway 19, touch and go. Low level, traffic Goolwa.
Too steep. Too fast. Too high. Actually, that was the too high was a fib. You can never be too high unless you're actually in the cloud. Very interesting weather today. Don't let the nose on the ground. The rest is good. That one wasn't bad, was it?
That was alright.
Oh, alright, yeah. But I really want you to
Stop moving.
Stop moving the stick. Not rough, it's as smooth as. It's easy for me to say though, isn't it? I'm not driving it, am I?
Goolwa traffic, Sportstar 5571, 1 mile to the southwest of Milani, descending to 3,000 feet, tracking 260, Goolwa.
He's kidding.
Sorry?
Paula should be in the middle. He reckons he was at 3,000 feet.
Rubbish.
Well, now watch this. You're approaching your target, you should be low on the nose very gently and pulling the power back at the same time. Get yourself sorted out early. Keep the turn going down that fence tree line.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind runway 19, circuit low level, traffic Goolwa.
Yeah, I don't, if he's at 3,000 feet, I think he's under a delusional. That's a bit steep, son. Yeah, I can't sort of really. Maybe it is clear out there.
Yeah. It's not exactly burning off here, is it?
No, but there's some holes up there. But if he's, it's an RAI's aircraft,
You shouldn't have
so
got
he's
that.
only allowed to be VFR anyway, so you've got to be able to see the ground at all times.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base runway 19, touch and go, low level, traffic Goolwa.
Yeah, turn early because we're low level, see?
Yep.
That reference point is for when you are
Normal height.
1000 AGL. Maintain your attitude until you're on final. Turn early because we're getting a bit of crosswind back. Very shallow, that's steep enough. Keep your hand on the throttle just in case you need it. But keep the airspeed at 65. 65, 68. That's not a bad glide approach from there, is it? Should always be able to make the runway, you turn on the base. Stop paddling, son. Straighten her up. Don't move it much, just hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, that's a bit of it. Just hold it there. Hold it. That's it. Good boy. Hold it off, keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep the nose light. General power application. Right rudder, keep it straight. Accuracy. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was nice. I like that. Now that was interesting, wasn't it?
We had speed.
Yeah. But more to the point, you recognise where you're going to land.
Goolwa traffic,
Next
5571, 10 miles to the northeast, tracking 250, maintaining 3000 feet. Goolwa.
Don't push your nose down too early. It's a bit touch and go, but you probably make that. Right, now you'd be on the ball, let's go. Now you'd be on the ball, the power line there, remember? And you'd be chuck and flap at it, side flip if you had to, turn left. Wouldn't you?
Yep.
Get down to your reference point. You got a bit of speed and some rev, so you're good.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind runway 19, touch and go, low level, circuit, traffic Goolwa.
Feels like that cloud's dropping, actually.
Yeah, I think it is too. It's alright, we're doing alright. As long as you don't bounce up into it.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361's on a glide approach, runway 19 left grass, low level, traffic Goolwa.
You've got to be careful not to get sucked into turning too steep. But still keep the turn going nice and constant. You've got to make that paddock, even though you think you're too high. 68 knots will work. Keep the ball in the middle because that's less drag when the ball's in the middle, isn't it?
Yep.
When you know you're going to make it, chuck the flap at it. Now remember, without the flap, don't go below 70 or 68. Look at that. Amazing how far a little thing will glide, really.
Yeah.
Keep it straight with the rudder and nose off the ground. You just hold it in one spot. The nose off the ground, just hold. Oh, nearly a grease. Oh, what a greaser, Matthew. Don't let the nose drop. Hold the nose. Let's go. It's all about accuracy and keeping it straight, which you're doing a pretty good job. The atmospheric conditions play up with the squelch on this radio, don't they?
Yep.
turning downwind, runway 19, touch and go, low level circuit, traffic Goolwa.
Goolwa traffic, goes to 4436, 9 miles north east, 10, Goolwa.
Don't know what that was, do you? So the secret then would have been to turn early, wouldn't it, on the downwind? Very shallow, just keep the turn going, very shallow one. So you don't get tempted. See how you get tempted to turn that bit steeper when you want to get somewhere? And also you're looking at the ground on that way instead of looking out there. So you're naturally learning that way. It's a natural thing to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd be turning already, by the way. Your paddock's not too steep.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, on a glide approach, runway 19, traffic Goolwa.
See, this is going to get touch and go, isn't it?
This is going to get iffy.
Yeah, right, son. Have faith. 68, nail it. But I'm not going to take a chance, are we?
No.
But shit.
If it came down to it, I'd probably be thinking straight ahead rather than turning.
Yeah, I'd be landing in that corner rather than...
I wouldn't be landing in that runway.
No, so let's go. Nice and gentle. That's just enough to get it over the... Keep the speed at 68. Have a bit of fun with the tree. Now we're on it. Now, let's keep it because we've got no flap.
Flap with extra speed,
right.
Yep.
Yeah, you need extra speed. And keep the nose off the ground. You don't need to worry about the flap, so just go. You've already got no flap. Keep the nose off the ground. See, that's why that glide speed of 68 is critical.
Yep.
When you got no flap, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I would.
So if you got no,
there, I wouldn't have turned for the runway because he would have had a drag, and the paddock was going to be large enough to hold us. So straight ahead.
Once you decided to do that other one, that's when you just chuck the flap at it because you reckon you're going to make it, and away you go. Might make this the last one, yeah or not?
Yep, make it the last one.
Normal low-level circuit. How did that flapless feel?
A lot different, a lot flatter.
Faster, flatter.
Yep.
Keep the nice shallow turn going.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind, runway 19, to full stop. Traffic Goolwa.
And once again, you looked out there instead of up there. If you look up there with attitude picture, you'll realise how steep you are. $3,200 is what you're looking for, yeah.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base runway 19, full stop, traffic Goolwa.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you be patient and just sit it right on 60 and don't mush it too much, you'll be really happy because it'll just levitate down and nice. Manipulate it to 60. Do that little bit of a rev that you give it,
Yep.
give it some lift.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Good.
Still got technically, what, 50 feet clearance at the end?
Now you know you're going to make it pull the power.
Whoa.
Yeah, as long as the nose is right. Now just hold it in one spot. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Nice. Oh, what a greaser, man. Yeah. Get rid of the flap early. Don't let the nose on the ground until it's ready. Don't let the nose on the ground. Turn the fuel pump off because you don't need that either. Don't wear out the brakes, just keep it till it really wants to slow down, then we can turn left onto the taxiway. That's slow enough to apply the brake. No yellow cones to hit.
No.
Now you can land in a clear of all runways.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, is clear of all runways, traffic Goolwa.
30. What do you reckon?
That low-level stuff is just a lot of work.
It's just another dimension that we weren't prepared for. And like, I take responsibility for that. Should have had to look outside. But at least we got some fattos and glide approaches in, didn't we?
Yep. You never have too many of those practicing.
No. It's all about getting your judgment right. Got to judge the headwind, tailwind component. Find out where your paddock is. And just nice.
Traffic on Marshall International, which is Foxbat 7454. I'm just taking off and heading down the Finnis River at the moment. I just heard you taking off and rolling. Affirmative.
We're hearing one radio call and not the other.
Sounds like everyone woke up. Setting up straight in landing on Annie Strip.
All right, my aircraft have a rest.
Sorry, aircraft.
Relax. Oh, you know, my left hip is crook, and a lot of trouble lifting my left foot up onto the brake. He's going to Kangaroo Island. He gets around to it. My main man's there. Hey, Phil.
Fine.
Worked out tired?
Yeah.
Good. But it was hard work, wasn't it?
It was a lot of work.